You want to try Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? It's not easy. Being a white belt, you might get something that looks like this. But sometimes, you might get some highlights like this. What is BJJ? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is a ground-based martial art. Unlike other martial arts that focus on striking, Jiu-Jitsu focuses on close contact techniques using the application of chokes and joint manipulations. That's what Google might tell you. In my opinion, Jiu-Jitsu is a sport for self-improvement, and I'll explain. When I first started martial arts at 18, it was after a real fight. I was tackled to the ground, I panicked immediately, it was just like a total mess. Naturally, I never wanted that to happen again. I picked up Jiu-Jitsu as my first martial art, and my life was changed forever. If you're still watching, I'm going to go over what you need for your first class, sparring etiquette, and how to improve at Jiu-Jitsu. First, you're going to suck if you've never done this before. Step 1 is embracing your ignorance. For your first class, contact the gym before you sign up. If you're not sure which gym to choose, make sure that it's within driving distance, has an affordable membership, and suits your goals. Let me explain. Between a gym with world champions that is an hour away versus a local gym with reasonable prices, I'm choosing a local gym. Jiu-Jitsu is expensive, and then you're not going to be the next Gordon Ryan 9 times out of 10. So, you're going to get the same experience as a beginner, trust me. Next, a checklist for your first class. 1. Trim your nails. 2. Bring sandals. 3. Water bottle, your mouthpiece, your shorts, and your rash guard. That's it. You most likely will be able to borrow gi and purchase one later if you decide to sign up for your BJJ. Now for the fun part, the actual class. I was super nervous walking in for the first time, but trust me, the hard part's already over. Just by showing up to class, you're doing what most people are too afraid to try. So, kudos to you. How to make a good impression. Listen and ask questions. Wear your sandals off the mats. And remember, this isn't a real fight. Don't get hurt or hurt anyone by acting crazy. You're most likely going to do some warm-ups. Don't worry if you look stupid trying to hip escape or roll across the mats. The most important thing is to not cheat yourself. What I mean by that is, like, even if you don't get it, try to grab onto what you understand and review what you don't understand for later. Next, you're going to go over techniques. The instructor will usually go over a sequence a few times, and if you don't understand anything at all, do not be afraid to raise your hand as a newbie. You're expected to ask questions in order to improve, and this is what you're paying for. Get your money's worth. Finally, sparring, or as we like to call it, rolling. This will be the most humbling experience of your life. You'll be told to go lightly, but if I'm being honest, you're going to be a spaz. It just happens naturally for the first time when you roll. If you expect to win or beat up people, I don't want to be anywhere near you. People who equate their strength and size to winning against a jiu-jitsu practitioner in the streets are frankly stupid. Just my opinion, but if you use your size and strength, are you really getting better at jiu-jitsu? Or are you just muscling your way to your ego, I guess. No. Okay. So no, what you're gonna do is tap early. Make sure to pat your opponent's body with your hand once or twice if you feel like you're getting choked or your limb is getting hyperextended. In general, you can also slap the ground loudly with your feet, or you can say tap verbally if you can't use your hands at all. If your partner does not respect a tap, do not roll with them. Make sure to let your instructor know that, otherwise, you gotta leave that gym, man. Tapping is how we keep ourselves safe, it's how we respect each other, and it's not something to be taken lightly. And after you're done sparring and rolling, line up, bow, shake hands. Congrats. You survived your first class. Get home and shower, Stinky. I'll see you next time. Bye.